this big artery here? That's a big bale. What's this? The big old artery running right down the abdominal cavity. The aorta. Remember, aorta runs from the heart all the way down until it splits, right? And then what's the big, huge vein? You guys can see it. It's inferior vena cava. There's no like good way to. Can you kind of see it? Okay. So this is aorta. This is inferior vena cava. If we look, aorta comes down. Do you know what this little paired branch here is?
The iliac?
No. Renals are up here.
Lumbar?
Lumbar, yeah. Those are lumbar, oddly enough.
Do you have to know 1, 2, or 3?
Nah.
Okay.
Okay, and then here's where the aorta actually splits. Oh, this is where I forgot to tell you this. Okay. So on a human, humans have common iliacs that then split into external iliacs, but cats don't have a common iliac. I forgot to tell you this. Okay. So actually what happens in the cat is that the aorta splits once and then continues down a little bit more and then splits again. So this first split here, this is external iliac. And then right here we've got aorta continuing down a little bit more. And so then this right here is internal iliac.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, they're weirder. So can you guys see that? How it splits here.
In a cadaver, how is it different? In a human?
It splits here. So human is like what I drew up there.
Okay.
So here's external iliac, and then here's internal iliac. So there's no common iliacs in cats. And this is my hair. Okay. The veins, though, there is common iliac vein, or just veins they're weirder in a cat. I don't know. I just call it the iliac vein. I'm just like, let's just call it iliac vein. I don't know if some people say that they have common iliacs. Other people are like, no, there's only external iliac. And I don't really know which way. So just an iliac vein. Okay. Or I won't pin it if I can help it. Okay. So they have an external iliac artery and an internal iliac artery, and then just an iliac vein. Then what happens, we get to the outside of the body, which actually I kind of want to cut through here. I probably can because this isn't a boy cat. Okay. There we go. Okay. So right here, we can see our external iliac continues. Right where I cut, that was inguinal canal that I just cut open. So once we come out here, I'm not going to ask you about the humeral circumflex in a cat or profundifemoral. Okay. The only thing I'm going to ask is the femoral artery. Okay. So femoral artery is out in the leg here. And so then this vein underneath here, what's this vein right here? That's femoral vein. Okay, so we have a femoral artery and a femoral vein. Okay. And then there's this guy out here. This one is the really superficial one. Okay. This is greater saphenous vein right here. And then the femoral vein is continuing down in the leg. And it's going to go out behind the knee. Okay. This isn't colored very much. It's in nerves too. Okay. So this one, this is greater saphenous vein. Okay. So we've got greater saphenous vein, femoral vein, iliac vein inside of the abdominal cavity. Okay. We've got external iliac artery, femoral artery, and then internal iliac vein. Okay. And we've got the aorta, These guys, they're not doing what they're supposed to, so. See this, so here's the uterus, the uterine horns, and the ovaries. You see how there's a little red artery going to both of these? Mm-hmm. So there should be, so this artery is going where it's supposed to. It's coming off of the aorta below where the renal arteries are. Okay? And it's going to the ovary. But this other one, it's coming from off of the renal artery, which is really weird. It's doing really weird stuff. So it's not doing what it's supposed to. Okay. Hopefully I can show you, actually I think I could show you on models. The gonadal arteries both coming off of aorta. And then on one side, gonadal vein going to the renal, and then the other side going to inferior vena cava. Okay. So then, on a cat, you're not responsible for gonadal arteries and veins. Okay. You are responsible for renal artery and renal vein. Right. So those are the ones going to and from the kidney. You don't have to know suprarenal vein or artery, because we don't have adrenal glands on the cats. Okay. The stuff on cats is relatively brief. And I think it's all on the list of stuff on cats I told you to, or that I sent you. So you could actually just open that up and find those things on cats if you want. Or you can have a K. Devlin sheet and just mark cat, cat, cat on those things. Okay? So not a lot of dissecting today, just clean.